Hi guys and welcome back to a new video. In today's video, I will explain how you can get the new monthly reward for the month of August from the trading post, and this time this is this Bloodhunter Transmog set. As you can see, this is something you will be able to use on any of your characters because these are cosmetic items and it honestly looks really nice. So as you can see, you will really have the full appearance, even the cloak, and it honestly goes really well on most of the different races from World of Warcraft. So for this month, you will need again to have 1,400 points in order to unlock the full set. So let me run you through what are, in my opinion, the easiest ways to get these 1,400 points. So let's start with the first 200 points. As I always explain, the easiest is to simply go either outside of Storwin or Orgrimmar, and here you just want to win very quickly 15 pet battles. And by winning, I mean you can literally engage with any level 1 pets, and just with one attack you should be able to win. So in just a few minutes after completing 15 of these different battles, you should be rewarded with your 200 first points. So just after that, you want to go in the portal room, either in Storwin or Orgrimmar, and you want to make your way to Pandaria. When you are in Pandaria, you want to go to the Vale of Eternal Blossoms, and here you want to enter the Mogushan Palace. Make sure to be in the old version of the map and not the new one from BFA. When you are inside the Mogushan Palace, you want to talk to this guy, and you want to join the LFR version of the raid, the Terrace of Endless Spring. Here you will be able to kill 4 bosses in probably like 4 minutes. And what you want to do is, once you've killed the 4 bosses, you want to leave the instance and you want to join again. And you want to do that until you've killed 25 bosses. And like that, you will be rewarded with 250 more points for this month's reward. After that, you want to either use your Hearthstone or use a portal to go back to Valdrakken. When you are in Valdrakken, I would recommend you to have another character you can use in order to send to one of your characters 10 personal crafting orders. Again, you can choose the cheapest items you can craft, for instance, crafting items for the different professions and this type of green items that really requires almost no materials. Just make sure to send 10 personal requests to your main character who has a crafting profession. And then you want to log back in on this other character. You want to create all the different items and complete all the different orders. And like that, you will be rewarded with 200 more points. After that, all you have to do is to make sure that before you leave Valdrakken, you turn on War Mode on. After that, you want to open your map and check when is the next Time Rift event in Teldrassus. If the event is in maybe 20-30 minutes, then I would recommend you to go to the next steps and then come back to this one. But if it's maybe in like 5 minutes or less than that, what I would recommend you to do is to make your way to the Time Rift event. When you arrive, what you can do is go see Sorry Dormi, and you want to do the /Boggle, and like that you will be able to get 50 points. Then after that, you just want to complete the Time Rift event and you want to kill the boss. And when you finally kill the boss, you will then be rewarded with another 50 points. After that, you want to complete a PvP world quest. So right now there is one in the caverns, there is one in the Onaran Plains. You just really want to complete it, and when you're done, you will receive another 100 points. So after that, you want to kill 1 world bosses from the Dragon Isles. The one I would say that is going to be the easiest is probably the one from the original zones, the different dragons, but there's sometimes not a lot of people queuing in. Or you also have the one in the caverns. But again, sometimes, especially on a Tuesday, there's not that many people doing these different bosses. Still, join the queue and hopefully you will be able to find a group pretty easily. Then after that, you want to make your way to the Zaralek Cavern, and when you're here, you want to find a rare pet. So just start different pet battles, and as soon as you have a pet that has a quality over than common, so green, blue, what you can do is simply try to catch the pet, and if you are successful at catching the pet, you will then receive another 100 points. So after that, you want to make your way to Shattrath City in Outland. You can either use the different portals that are located in Orgrimmar and Stormwind, or you can find any other ways to go to Shattrath. When you're here, basically the main objective is to become exalted with the Aldor or the Scryers. This is something that, as you will see, is extremely easy to do. And probably, as it was the case for me, I'm sure that many of you are already exalted, and so normally you should already have the 100 points unlocked as soon as you log in on your character. But if it's not the case, it's gonna be pretty simple. So what you want to do is go in the center of the city and you want to talk to Agard, War Veteran. He's located just here outside of the main building. Then you want to go and with this quest, you want to talk to Adal in the center of the building. And when you complete this one, you will be able to get another quest from Khadgar. This one is honestly one of the most boring quests in the game. You'll just have to follow this little guy all around Shattrath and he will be talking about the history of Shattrath City. So just make sure to really follow him all around, because if you skip parts of it, you will have to start again, which is even more annoying. And after, again, probably like 5 minutes, you will be able to go back to the center. And here you will be able to complete the quest. When the quest is complete, then you will be able to choose between the Aldor or the Scryers. So then what you want to do is simply buy the different materials that you need in order to increase the reputation on the auction house. So for instance, for the Aldor, the one I did, it's the Mark of Sargeras and also the Fell armaments. So right now, these are honestly not too expensive on the auction house. I know some people have started to flip them because they realized that there was maybe a gold making opportunity here. But you only need 120 of the green ones in order to then become exalted. So all you want to do is come here in the main building of the Aldor, and here you will really just have to give this item again and again and complete the quest. You can use, if you want, add-ons such as, for instance, auto turn-in or things like that. Unfortunately for me, it was not working for some reason, but it will make it way easier for you to complete all these different quests and to finally, after 120 Fell armaments or the other one for the Scryers completed, you will be able to be exalted and you will receive 100 points for this achievement. And if you're doing the overall reputation, the Scryer, basically the items you will need are the Arcane Tomes, these green items, and if these are too expensive, you can also get some reputation when turning in some Sunfury Signets. So when you're done with the reputation, what you want to do is just go outside of Shattrath, and here you will have a couple of lakes. Just go and you want to fish 50 items. So this is something that honestly will probably just take you 10 minutes, and after that you should be done. And any type of items will count toward this over activity. And once you've got the 50 items, normally you will be rewarded with another 100 points. Then finally, for the last 150 points, what I personally did, and I would recommend you to do the same because it's just fun, I joined the Trial of Style event, and basically you will be rewarded for 150 points when you manage to win this Trial of Style. So really all you want to do is go to talk to any of the Transmog Griffier in each of the main capitals, and here you will be able to join the queue in order to then join this Trial Style event, and then you will just have to win the event. So again, just make sure to respect the theme that is specific to your competition, and like that, hopefully at some point you will be able to win. Keep in mind that also once you've won, of course you will receive the 150 points, and also you will receive this currency that you can then use in order to buy different type of transmog items from any of the, again, vendors that are located in the main cities. And all these different weapons are also extremely cool. So this is another good way to get these different rewards. But of course, if you don't want to waste your time with the Trial Style, what you can do is also, for instance, just create some Shadowflame crest, maybe loot treasure chests in the Niflheim caves. You have so many other things you can do. For instance, you have a lot of activities with the little scale daycare storyline and daily quest, and so then it's really up to you to see how you want to finish this. But in my opinion, the Trial Style is a good way to end this 1,400 points. And then finally, all you have to do is to go back to either Orgrimmar or Storwin, and here you want to go click on the chest, and like that you will receive the entire cosmetic set that you will directly be able to use on any of your characters. So I really think this set looks really nice, and again, keep in mind you don't have to do it right now. You have an entire month in order to complete all these different activities, so probably if you are already doing a lot of activities in the Dragon Isles and in World of Warcraft in general, you will be able to unlock the 1400 points and get this entire set before the end of August. Keep in mind, if you want to have it as soon as possible, then hopefully this guide will help you to get this set really fast. Also, if I could make one recommendation in order to have the full appearance, it's to use this mount right here. This is the reward for the Uldir raid, all the different achievements from the Uldir raid. And of course, you have other version of this mount, but I think it looks extremely good. And this is like that you will really have the full Bloodhunter appearance. So that's pretty much it for today's video. I will be back very soon with more guides and more videos. And in the meantime, I wish you all a great day. Bye.